After yesterday's snow leopard sighting, today we had planned something slightly different. A hike through the valleys and into an ancient trail known as Juniper. Got some wolf tracks here. Look at the size of those. These guys are massive. And going that way. And how you tell the difference between a wolf and a big cat is, or a canid and a big cat is, you see the front, the digits are always going to be bigger than the back pad. The pad in cats is always larger than the digits. And this is clearly going this way, but it's not very fresh. Looks at least a day and a half or two days old. But let's see, we're going to keep going this way. We might see them, we might see something else.
ये जो प्लांट है ना, इसका नाम है मैरी क्रिया और हमें अक्सर स्नो लेपर्ड के स्कैट में ये प्लांट्स पाया गया और रिसर्च के बाद पता चला कि स्नो लेपर्ड ये डाइजेशन के लिए खाते हैं.
So these are the points that are extremely risky. You can see the top layer is completely frozen, but there's actually a flowing river or stream underneath it. And a lot of the times what people will think is that, okay, it's okay to cross here, and they might not see the flowing river and flowing water, and they might cross there and instantly the ice cracks and they go in, and that's where you kind of get wet till here and you start hiking more and hypothermia sets in and you can potentially die. So walking in these places you have to be extremely careful where you're going, and that's why we're actually not going to cross it. We're going to go towards the side, keep going straight, and then maybe cross that on another point. So hiking to a point where there's a beautiful view of the snow-capped mountains and perhaps a lot of movement of snow leopards as well. But going up, people can really have troubles with breathing. So you have to walk slow, steady. My friend Aziz here, who's one of the spotters, has a bigger lung capacity than me. Of course, he's a Pahari, he's a Ladakhi, so he has that larger lungs. But people like me, even though we're fit, we go to the gym every day, we hike a lot. Here, when the oxygen levels are low, we have to go and take it very, very slow. So this is a hydration point, and as you can see, people are having some masala chai. They're getting us some hot water, and we don't have a snow leopard, but we do have partial snow wolf right here with us, behind Tani.
Oh.
Hi puppy, what's your name? Just some fun times in the field. As we had seen some wolf tracks earlier, the spotters decided to set up and take a closer look at the mountains around. But with no luck, we decided to keep moving forward. Look at that. And look how beautiful the pug marks look. Beautiful. Fresh pug marks. No, you go.
Hello?
Hi puppy. Hi puppy. Hi puppy.
अभी उसके बाद ना ऐसे करने से साफ बहुत हो जाता है.
साफ हो जाता है. Dry cleaning, Himalayan style. We dropped our bags back there and we're walking up this kind of mountain slope to go and check for the camera traps installed by the team. So these are the sensors.
Yes, on both sides.
And there as well. That's actually the one firing the beam, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So when you cross that, it starts recording for 3 minutes.
Oh, awesome. So here's something very interesting. We're actually standing on a game trail, what we call a pagdandi, which animals use as highways to navigate this rugged environment. This specific place where we're standing right now is a location where the Lungmar guys have been doing a lot of camera trapping. And if you see here, there's some spray markings of the snow leopard. You see all of this is actually the spray markings of a snow leopard. They essentially spray the urine as an essential way of communicating with other snow leopards that this is my territory, you shouldn't come here. What they also do is they come up till here, and wherever they stand, they rub their cheek, and you can see if you come closer, there's still some hair hanging around in these places. So this is essentially WhatsApp for snow leopards. Yes.
That's a good one.
Lemon response and all. So that is supposed to mimic spray marking, and then that is supposed to mimic cheek rubbing. Amazing. I'm very happy with the performance. Are you happy?
Yes.
Snow leopard जैसा है?
हाँ.
सोच रहे हैं क्या आदमी आ गया, पता नहीं कौन है ये. पागल लोग आ जाते हैं यहाँ से.
कुछ आवाज भी नहीं कर रहा करके.
Good stuff. Good fun. While the day was full of adventure, we had no luck spotting snow leopards, wolves, or any other wildlife. But being here, I've realized this expedition isn't just about one species. It's about the experience as a whole, the stillness, the scale, the silence, and most importantly, the landscapes. So while most of the team headed back to camp, the spotters and I decided to take on a challenge, climbing one of the tallest mountains in the valley. Not for sightings, but simply for the journey. We have to go up that mountain all the way and then go beyond. We have come 4.87 kilometers today. If you look behind me, you see the white mountains. Below that is where we started, and now we've come all the way here. That was a very, very difficult slope to ascend. I only have a backpack and my forehand. The real heroes are these guys, because he has so much weight and he's put it over there and he's sleeping now because he's really tired. But really, like, this ascent specifically was just about 200 meters, which felt very tiring because the oxygen is so thin here. But right now, if you just come this side, look at this view. It's absolutely epic. Going strong. So this afternoon was some intense mountaineering. The team went back. I came along with the spotters, just me and Ismail. And we did close to 5 kilometers, which might seem less, but then when you have landscape like this, and that's where you're hiking, it's crazy. So we started somewhere on the bottom of that white mountain and then went all the way across the valley, climbed that hill, and then came all the way up here. That was our ascent. From down there till here, it's just about 200 meters. It might seem less, but the steep elevation made it super difficult. And then we've come up, but we also have to go down all the way over there where our vehicle is, but we're going to be ascending down here. And I'm really enjoying climbing mountains and hills. I've been hiking since I was a kid, but I think in my next trip I have to climb one of these for sure, and let's see where that takes me. But the icing on the cake today would be if one of our spotters spots the ghost of the Himalayas.
अभी मैं एक निशान ढूंढ के देगा, ठीक है?
पक्का
पक्का.
कॉन्फिडेंस है दोरजे? हाँ
है, इनके पास बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस है. हाँ, देगा, ये ढूंढ के देगा.
पक्का
पक्का ढूंढ.
देखो हम जाएंगे नहीं नीचे फिर उसके बिना.
ये पक्का ढूंढ के देगा.
Hey guys, we scanned all the ridges from up here too, but no wildlife. We're planning to come back down before the sun sets. Time to start the downward descent. You have no idea how much fun this is, and I'll just show you why. This is the view, but when you're descending down, the best way to get down, especially if you're used to it, is to run down. And you might think this is stupid, but the Ladakhis taught me that. Fastest way to get down.
See them fly down, then it's scary.
Okay, 75-degree down. Incredible. While I was on the way back, the team back at camp enjoyed some lovely Ladakhi hospitality and a bit of dancing. What a beautiful morning here in Ladakh, and because of the beautiful sunrise, we decided to take it a little slow, take this all in before rushing out to find the snow leopards. I mean, somewhere out there is a snow leopard, and this is our second sighting, but it is just so far away. But the excitement is still there because from these scopes you can actually see it pretty close, and Tarni's been having a phenomenal time. Can you describe what you've been seeing, Tarni?
Yeah, the leopard's just been walking up the hill, first looking at us, then it was looking at us, and then it just decided to walk all the way. So it's just going up and up and up.
And the golden lighting is really good on the leopard, but none of our cameras are able to capture it except for paths 1200, so we can see some footage from that. Catching a glimpse of a snow leopard, even from a distance, feels like earning a trophy after days of patience. God knows what it must feel like to see one up close.
So what we've noticed through Snow Leopard Trust is that in Mongolia, there was a one-off incident where the male had a territory of over 1,000 square kilometers. And that could be due to many reasons, because here we have a much lesser territory, right?
Yeah.
How much
Because of I think the terrain, it's lots of valleys.
Right.
So that's female territory is about like 70 miles, and males are like 120 around.
Correct.
All this waiting really got to Parth and I, so we decided to go on a very goofy adventure.
This is how a snow leopard sounds. Let's see if it's close. Wait. One minute.
And Navang, let's see your video. So earlier this morning we got a call and headed directly to the sunrise point because there were two wolves that were sitting far in the distance. The Tibetan wolf is one of the rarest and most elusive predators of the high Himalayas. Fewer than 2,000 are believed to still exist in India, and just spotting them feels like once in a lifetime moment. From the spotting scope, we could see them quite well, but we couldn't get good stuff on the camera. Then I decided, you know what, there's a ridge and a big mountain next to the ridge. We need to climb that on the other side. So I put path on 1200 mm, and then Sujatra and I, along with Rexin, went on the other side. It was quite a difficult and very steep hike. Despite being nearly a kilometer away and barely visible to the naked eye, the wolves sensed us. And within seconds, they began to move away. That moment taught me something profound about Himalayan wildlife. It was a humbling reminder that even from a distance, our presence can have an impact. Unlike the animals I'm used to in Central India or Africa, these creatures are incredibly shy. Perhaps because generations of conflict with humans have left deep scars. The memory of persecution, like the infamous wolf pits, still echoes in their instincts. So we chose not to follow. We simply filmed from a distance, letting them fade into the wild where they belong. So the wolves that we were observing, we believe that they're the same pack whose pug marks we saw the day before. If you guys remember, I was explaining the different pug marks. The spotters said that, according to their movement, they'd moved through the valley, climbed up this hill, and then came out on this ridge. So it's quite cool that it took us almost 2 days to find that pack of wolves. But just when I was trying to think that, all the wildlife here that we've seen, unfortunately, has been so far that you haven't been able to see them through naked eyes. You haven't been able to feel that connection. And just as I was trying to feel that way, we went back for breakfast. We were having breakfast, just chit-chatting, and suddenly all hell broke loose. And this is why.
क्या हुआ?
Yeah, can look, Shan, can look.
Snow leopard with a kill.
Kill look, yeah. Just watch, chalo, chalo. Scope let go, jaldi.
I have to change.
Okay. Maybe the camera, huh? Jiga, just.
I think this is just incredible what we're seeing. We're not even 150 meters away from a snow leopard on a kill. It's absolutely insane. Just come check this out. this sighting is probably one of the closest sightings that I could have ever imagined. It's absolutely incredible. And how comfortable the snow leopard is among our presence. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us here. It's just awesome.
Oh my god, I'm literally seeing it in HD, so close, like everything. I can see what's stuck on its head. It's amazing.
Hi, this is my second snow leopard trip, and after seeing 4 snow leopards, it's the first time I'm able to see it with my own eyes. And if you come close, the first ever photograph that I got of a snow leopard here. Can't be happier.
Snow leopards live an extremely difficult life. Only 5 to 10% of the hunts are successful. So every single meal such as this one improves the rate of their survival. These cats can eat up to a quarter of their body weight in one sitting and stay with the carcass for up to 3 or even 4 days, guarding it vigorously from scavengers or other predators.
How do you feel as a filmmaker recording the coast of the Himalayas?
It's a completely different feeling. The first time I was feeling very emotional, but right now I'm feeling very excited as to observing the behavior of the snow leopard with the kill so close. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, this has to truly be the most difficult big cat in the world to not only see but also record. You might see it from the scope, but it might be like 1.5, 2 kilometers away, and then to record it is a bigger challenge. But I think the biggest challenge is to actually see it with your naked eyes, and for us to get this, I mean, I just have no words. Far off in the distance, we saw a sheep herder walking towards our snow leopard. We soon discovered that the sheep taken by the snow leopard belonged to the villager we had interviewed just a few days earlier. It's a sad loss, but also a stark reminder of the reality of coexistence in these mountains.
Yeah, I'll take it.
As the herder approached along with his dogs, the cat got spooked. In a flash, it abandoned the kill and ran up the slope, watching him from a distance. But the dogs and the herder had their own work to do, protecting the rest of the flock, returning home. They made sure that the leopard didn't get a second chance. But once the herder and his dogs left, we knew the cat would come back down, so we waited, hoping for that perfect moment. This had been an insane sighting, but with the sun setting, it was time for us to leave our cat and head back to camp. So this morning, as soon as I opened the door, I got the fright of my life. I did not expect this big boy to be standing here. And it was a little darker, so you could imagine I just woke up and this is the first thing I saw. Hey man, good morning. Can I go through? I gotta go have coffee. This morning, the snow leopard has left the kill. It's had its full. We can see it up far on the rocks over there, and it's looking very, very full. What's very interesting is that I was wondering if any of the scavengers would come in this cold air. What? One more snow leopard? Oh my god, wow. Beautiful. There's one more snow leopard, literally. It's looking so pretty. Path, you should get that. Look at it, look at it. It's beautiful. Go look at it. Do you see it? It's literally standing. You can barely see this snow leopard now, but from the scope it was amazing. Hopefully Path got some footage which we'll show you just now. But what I was telling you guys earlier was that these red foxes, I was always wondering whether the scavengers will come through or not, because in the cold air the scent does not travel as far. But clearly I was wrong. Like, these guys, I'm not sure where they came from, but the fact that they came here definitely means that they got the smell of it, they got the hint of it, and yesterday there was no red fox presence here. So today there are two of them here. The one that is darker in color is definitely older than the one that is lighter. Now, we're not sure if the snow leopard that was on the kill will come down, but it is interesting whether this snow leopard and this one will meet each other or even see each other. I think it's really far, but you never know how good the eyesight is. I think we'll just have to wait and see. But the sad thing is that today is our last day and we have to rush because we're being called. Today is definitely the coldest we've ever been. We're just trying to walk it out because our feet are completely frozen. I just can't feel anything right now. I hope I'm not getting a frostbite. It is so cold today that everyone has to eat inside because our hands are literally freezing, and so are our feet. But once you eat, you have to get back and wait to get your shot. A lot of blue sheep right here in front of us. Remarkable to come here in Ladakh, and this trip tested our patience, our fitness levels, our dedication, and most importantly, it tested our conviction. But an experience like this makes me wonder, will we be able to save this iconic species for generations to come? I want my kids, my grandkids, their grandkids to be able to see it. But not only that, it's so important and vital for the snow leopard to be here as a keystone species, as an umbrella species. And let's have a discussion with Ismail and Rashid, who are far more experienced with snow leopards and understand some of the challenges that this species is facing.
The encroachment of the habitat, people are encroaching in the valleys and all, and stray dogs definitely creating a lots of problem in Ladakh. Around Leh only, within 80 kilometers, we have like 20,000 dogs, stray dogs around. So that's a big threat for now for the wildlife here.
So they try to first scavenge the hunt that the snow leopard makes, and there is also a chance that the snow leopard cubs are in danger, especially if there's a pack of dogs. Even the snow leopard doesn't want to fight them because together they're a huge, powerful being, and nobody can, fight it out with them. The snow is melting faster. We're not getting enough snow to begin with, and that has also affected not just snow leopards but other Himalayan mammals to change their behavior, like the Himalayan brown bears. Right, their number of days of hibernation are reducing.
So in Hemis National Park, we have lots of villages inside the national park only. Earlier, what used to happen that people have lots of livestock, and the snow leopard kill their livestock, and there's a retaliatory killing a lot. Instead, we try to educate them how you can get employment from tourism, wildlife tourism, and then how we can, since Lungmar is here, so we can employ people here, and the taxi drivers, the girls, everyone, and the elderly women. They do all the feltings, and we sell small trays and all souvenirs and all. And also whoever have a livestock, we try to we build them predator-proof corral so that snow leopard can't get inside. Also, when there's any kill or livestock kill, we help them to get a compensation from the wildlife department, and also we help them with the support.
High Asia Habitat Fund is an NGO which is part of Lungmar, and what we also do is, along with the conservation activities that Rashid bhai mentioned, every guest who comes to Lungmar, we take out $350 per person per head and dedicate it to High Asia Habitat Fund. That fund is the entity which actually funds the making of all the corrals, educating, and now we've also started the sterilization of dogs, because that is a huge problem out here.
Initially, we are just focusing on inside the national park. Okay, rest from next year. Where's the problem, like Ule or other park we are going to do?
Rashid, if tomorrow snow leopards were to go extinct, how would you feel?
I'll feel very bad. I'll definitely feel bad. I can't really explain, but I'm getting emotional. It's like one of your closest is gone.
Just feels like we're gonna freeze to death. I mean, it's -16, but the wind just picked up. -16 felt bearable, but with this wind, I just can't feel anything in my body right now. And if that leopard moves, I don't even know how I'm gonna take off these gloves and start operating the camera. I'm sure everyone feels the same way. But those are the challenges of being in snow leopard country. No matter which part of the wildlife ecosystem you walk in, whether it's tigers, leopards, snow leopards, jaguars, or any of the animals in Africa, Antarctica, or underwater, it has its own set of challenges, own set of responsibilities, and one must brave through it. Last evening, it's 5:30 p.m. now, the sun has set, and we just don't feel like leaving the snow leopard, even though he is so far away. I think it's that last bit of excitement, hope to get a better shot than we did before. But I guess we need to leave something for the next time. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please share it with your family and friends. And if you would like to join me or Team Amelia Safaris on a snow leopard expedition, just write us an email at info@ameliasafaris.com. And I'll see you guys on the next expedition. Cheers.